Excuse me, Father. I don't have to say obey.
No, we don't have that now, not in this ceremony.
Yes. So I won't have to say obey.
She will.
I won't.
You will?
I won't.
If you're marrying me, my dear, you will obey and you will say, I obey.
I'd rather not marry you.
Oh, yes, you will.
Oh, no, I won't.
Oh, yes, you will.
Oh, no, she won't. And you can have your cheap jewellery back. Come on.
Bloody women. I bought her a new dress, new hat, new shoes, and I paid for the car to take up to church, just for her to stand there and say no.
Never mind.
Yeah, look on the bright side, eh?
I've got a good mind to go up there and I'm having that dress back off of her. And the hat and the shoes.
I'm taking this upstairs. And these.
Leave some for us.
You can cut your own.
I can see who wears the trousers in your family. Mr. Garnett at least stood up to Mrs. Hollingbery.
Didn't get in far, though, did it?
I told her, I said, either you say obey, I said, or...
I paid for this.
Get out of it. I don't want your rotten cake. You can stick your bloody cake.
I thought I'd call round to see. Call some other day. It's a good day for you.
Shut up! Hell, she'll rue this day, you see.
Here, help. I should stay out of her way for a while. Here, cop that. Wait till things have died down a bit.
Yeah, I shouldn't provoke her, Mr. Garnett.
Bloody hell. Get out of it! What are you... Get off! What's the matter with you, go bloody mad girl?
And I'm keeping the act.
You didn't want the hat, did you?
Yeah, I obey. God dear me, did you get a goat with that?
You've had a lucky escape, Alf, if you ask me. If you'd got married to her, you'd have been right under her thumb. Just like that. You'd have been the one who was doing the obeying. You'd have been the one who's right under the cosh. Right under the cosh.
Come on.
Eh?
We're going.
Well, I haven't finished with...
Now.
Promised her. Have to go to her sister's.
Hey, macho man. Yeah. Oh, hello, dear, yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah, good, OK, well, we'll see you later, then. What?
I think you've had enough.
Yeah, all right, well, I shall just have one more.
You can stay if you like, but I'm bolting the door.
See, I've got to keep in with her. She's threatening to divorce me. Well, it's the house, isn't it? If she goes, she wants half. I'll kill her first.
Can't let it get you down, Alf.
Why should I let it get me down? I'm the one who's had a lucky escape. I'm the one let off the hook, can I?
Look, you want to look on the bright side, Mr. Garnett. I mean, take the fish what's been thrown back in. Now, he don't swim round all dejected just 'cause the angler don't fancy him, does he? I mean, he's happy to be back in the water.
Must make you feel a right bloody fool, though, eh, Alf?
There was I, waiting at the church, waiting at the church, waiting at...
They put on a nice spread for you here, didn't they? Huh. I suppose you'll all get eaten now. I shouldn't think so, would you, now? Shame to waste it, isn't it? Do you mind if I take when on the way home. Thanks.
I suppose you'll be giving back all the wedding presents then, Mr. G, won't you?
Eh?
Well, all them knives and forks what we bought for you and Mrs Hollingbery.
Of course he will. He'll take 'em back. He won't want to see us out of pocket over his wedding.
I'm out of pocket over it, Arthur.
Hey, yo.
What?
Football on the telly.
Oh, hang up. Oh. Who's playing? Who's that?
Bloody Liverpool, isn't it? Always bloody Liverpool, isn't it? I can bang too! I can bang! Go on, bang! Bang, bang! I'm ignoring you! Do you hear me? I'm ignoring you! I can bang! I can bang, missus!
I've had bad thoughts and I've told lies, and for these and all my other sins, which I cannot now remember, I humbly ask penance and absolution.
Just a moment, Mrs Hollingbery. There are a few sins you haven't mentioned. You haven't forgotten, I trust, your behaviour in this church on the day of your aborted marriage service.
I'm sorry, Father.
Now, sorry you may well be. But the church is not a place for your squabbles, Mrs Hollingbery.
I didn't want to say I obey to that pig.
I beg your pardon?
That man.
I heard the first remark. Was it such a terrible promise to make to a man you were prepared to join yourself to in holy matrimony? The promise to obey was always in the marriage service, until it was liberalised from it. A mistake, I believe. You showed no concern at all for the feelings of that poor man you promised to marry. And the violence and the fury of your attack on him when I called round to your home. It was you who threw the cake.
I'm sorry, Father.
Far too much hooliganism in this parish as it is. I hope you're not joining that disreputable band.
I'm sorry, Father.
Is it all you have to say? Sorry, Father? It's excusable in the church during a holy sacrament. You must make your own peace with the Lord. 10 Our Fathers and 10 Hail Marys, that's all the penance I will give you. I'll leave it to your own conscience, your own sense of wrong and the gravity of your sin to decide what other penance you should make. I absolve thee from thy sins in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Go in peace.
Thank you, Father.
And pray also for me,
Yes, Father.
sinner.
Marriage is a contract. And all that I obey business, that's all been put in the small print nowadays, isn't it, eh? Keeps them happier that way.
Yeah, well, perhaps I was a bit hard on her.
If you want my opinion, Mr Garnett, the person you was most hard on was your good self. 'Cause you've done yourself out of a cheap housekeeper, haven't you?
And where are you going to find another one like her at your age?
A woman to cook and clean like somebody like you for nothing.
They don't grow on trees, you know.
Exactly. I mean, what have you got to offer her in exchange for all that drudgery what she'd be letting herself in for, eh?
I mean, be fair. Look at yourself. No offence. But you're more ready for a nurse than a wife.
Yeah, can't you get into an infirmary, Mr. Garnett? I should think you'd qualify.
Sod off.
The trouble is, Alf, you're not like most husbands. I mean, you ain't got no money. And most husbands bring money home to their wives. Right, Arthur?
No. If I could take money home, I wouldn't go home there anymore.
Listen, what can you do for Mrs Hollingbery in return for what you'll be expecting her to do for you? See, you ain't got no dowry, have you?
Companionship, that's what I'm offering her. Companionship.
Companionship? Is that what you think marriage is? I'd rather keep a pet tarantula.
Right, look out. Heads up.
She's not talking to you.
I better go and see what they want. I don't want to give mine any more cause for divorce than she's already got.
Here, anybody got a paper and pencil?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on, get a pencil.
Cheers.
Right.
What you can do?
Right.
That's a bit strong, isn't it? A bit strong.
Go on, give me that. Give me that.
Oh, you're like a pair of children.
Well, she started it. You all right? Watch your face.
Oh, you find that funny, do you? Here. Well, laugh this off.
You liked that, did you? Well, see how you like this.
Don't you dare! I'm warning you! Do you hear me? Woman,
Merry Christmas, Father. Thank you very much, Mr. Garnett.
welcome, my dear. Good hell. She'll be running. Good thing we ain't
I think that's enough now, Mrs. Hollingbery. You've made your peace with the Lord. Now go on home and make your peace with Mr. Garnett.
Does this mean me?
You can read, can't you?
I'm not talking to you. What are you doing?
You said you wasn't talking to me. I'm looking to see who you are talking to. Hello?
Shut up, Barney. Oh, Gordon, Ben. Oh, dear. Oh. Oh. Don't look so shocked. I'm not doing this for you.
No.
No. It's part of my penance.
Look, I ain't had nothing to eat all day. I'm half hungry.
So,
Cook me something that'll be a better penance.
I'm not doing this for you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not doing anything for you.
I'm not asking you to do it for me. I'm asking you to do it for yourself.
Oh, and how will cooking your dinner benefit me?
Because that'd be a bigger penance for you, wouldn't it, eh? I mean, standing over a hot stove, cooking me a marvellous meat pudding with all the trimmings, I mean, that's harder than washing up a few dishes, isn't it? Hey? It's harder than saying a few prayers, and there'd be more dirty dishes for you to wash up, wouldn't it? And pots, and pans.
I am not doing anything more for you ever again. I promised myself
Well,
that.
break that promise to yourself. Treat yourself badly, be hard on yourself. That's the way to do penance. That's the way to please the Lord. Punish yourself, put on sackcloth and ashes, be hard on yourself. And the angels will be heard singing hallelujah at the thought of it. Look at that, Mrs. Hollingbery, they'll be saying, oh, she ain't half scourging herself. She ain't half doing hard penance, that poor woman. Think what our Lord went through to save us miserable sinners.
Have we got any flour?
Don't you feel better now you've done all that penance?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Feel the burden of your guilt lifting a bit now, do you?
Yes, because doing anything for you is hateful. And I've hated every moment cooking that meat pudding, and I hope it shows you.
What?
I'm not talking to you.
Still talking to yourself, though, I see. What's that for?
For thinking what I'm thinking about you, God
No.
forgive me.
Never mind, you can always do some more penance. You can get up nice and early tomorrow morning, cook me a nice big breakfast. Ain't you lucky you've got me here helping you with your penance, eh? What's for afters?
Afters? You're not getting any afters.
Well, that's not very penitent, is it? Well, you're silly to yourself, you. I mean, go through all that penance making me a marvellous meat pudding, and then you spoil it all by not making me any afters.
I hate you.
No, you don't mean that.
I do. I hate you.
Of course you don't. You love me.
Love you? Well, you?
Yes. I'll tell you for why. Because you're a Christian and a good Catholic. And the commandments state that thou shalt love thy neighbour. And I am thy neighbour. And because thou lovest thy neighbour, thou hast cookest thy neighbour a lovely meat pudding. And don't think thy neighbour ain't grateful, because he is. Thou hast not made thy neighbour no afters, but thou canst make amends by cooking thy neighbour a nice breakfast tomorrow morning, and for his dinner, thy neighbour will like roast beef, baked potatoes and Yorkshire pudding. And for his afters, thy neighbour would like rhubarb pie and custard.
Oh, yeah. And while thy neighbour is doing all this for you, what are you going to be doing for thy neighbour?
Well, I wasn't going to tell you this, but thy neighbour was going to buy thee the most marvellous Christmas present. If thou hadn't turned bloody bolshy and refused to say I obey. Thy neighbour was planning a most marvellous surprise for thy honeymoon.
My honeymoon?
Well, all right, our honeymoon, if you like.
I wouldn't take it now, even if you offered it.
I'm not offering it.
I shouldn't think it was anything much, knowing you. It was going to be for Christmas, wasn't it?
Well, for that period, yeah.
I don't believe you.
Please yourself, I've got to cancel it anyway.
Why?
Because you wouldn't say I obey. And I can't give you a honeymoon present if we're not married, can I?
You said it was going to be for Christmas.
It was a honeymoon present we would have got at Christmas. Listen, blimey, it was the best honeymoon present you've ever had. It was a honeymoon present any woman would dream of. But now, alas. Hello? Grand Imperial Hotel? Yeah, Mr. Garnett here. That's right, yeah, I'm the one who booked the Royal Bridal Suite with a view over the sea. Yeah, I booked it for the whole of Christmas and New Year. Yes, and I booked it for all the Christmas dinner dances and all the New Year's dinner dances and all that champagne, yeah. No, it was booked in the name of Mr. Garnett and Mrs. Hollingbery. Well, it would have been Mr. and Mrs. Garnett, only she wouldn't say, I obey. Can you believe that? No, she wouldn't say it, wouldn't say I obey. So, cancel it, will you? Yeah, cancel all the boat rides and cancel all the coach trips. What?
If they got separate rooms?
No, it's all right. No, cancel it, cancel everything. Yes, she wouldn't say I obey. Can you believe that? No, cancel it. Yeah, it was the best Christmas holiday anybody's ever had. I mean, it's better Christmas holiday than you could win on a game show. No, but cancel it. Cancel everything. Now look what you've done. You've ruined our Christmas.
Mr. Garnett!
What?
Breakfast! Yeah. Just like a hotel, isn't it? Ah.
I know what I'm eating.
Well, you can read about it, can't you?
What's that?
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit?
Oh, you don't have to eat it if you don't want to. Nice hotels, aren't they? I was wondering... It would be a shame to spoil our Christmas, wouldn't it? What I was wondering if we could still go to that hotel for Christmas this time, but as an engaged couple.
Hey?
Well, they wouldn't mind, would they? I mean, we could have separate rooms.
How can we go as engaged couple? You cancelled the wedding. You threw the ring in my face.
Not the engagement ring.
You threw the wedding ring.
Yeah, but I didn't break off the engagement. No, that's still going on.
What are you talking about? Look, if you cancel the wedding...
It needn't affect the engagement. No, we can still go on with that. I mean, we can still be engaged if we want to. We can have a wonderful Christmas and New Year in the Grand Imperial Hotel. I mean, we never celebrated our engagement, and this would be a good time to do that anyway.
You can't cancel the wedding and then celebrate your engagement.
Why not?
Because if you say to someone you're not going to marry them and throw the ring in their face and leave them standing at the altar like a bloody lemon, well, people assume that they'll no longer engage them as well.
Well, we can always break off the engagement after Christmas.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to think about this. I mean, I don't want to compromise myself. I mean, I am a man that's been jilted. So legally, I'm in the clear, but you say we might still be engaged.
Oh, yes, that was never broken off.
Yeah, well, so legally, I could be up for breach of promise.
Only if you was to jilt me.
But you was the one who wouldn't marry me.
Yes, but I never broke off the engagement. Are you asking for your ring back?
I never bought that. You bought that for yourself.
Yes, but you put it on my finger.
Yeah, because I thought we was getting married.
Well, we still can.
You're mad.
Don't forget to phone that hotel about Christmas.
Where am I going to get money for bleating hotels?
Well, you had it yesterday.
She's mad. She's bloody potty.
He has got money. It's in that post office book of his. Oh, he's so secretive. He thinks everybody's spying on him. Well, no harm in having a look. Here we are. Private. What are you doing reading this, you nosy bugger?
Come on, Key.
Oh, it's in! Oh, it's in! Oh, oh my God! Oh, here! Oh,
You're the wrong bloody key, ain't you?
oh, oh, oh.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I was nothing.
You've been poking about in my box, haven't you?
Box? What box?
You've been up my chimney, ain't you?
I'm not talking to you.
No, it's all right, though. You don't have to give me all them black looks. Mammy! My little mammy! I walk a million miles for... Whoa, God! One of your smiles, mammy!
Now you're mad. You want putting away. Oh, Father!
Oh, are you in the middle of doing something?
Yeah, sweeping a few chimneys, Father. Come in.
I haven't been anywhere near your chimney. Oh, I'm sorry, Father. He makes me lose my temper.
What have I said?
He keeps insinuating that I've been up his chimney.
I'm not insinuating nothing. I mean, I've known Mrs Hollingbery a long time, you know. She's an honest woman.
Yeah.
Bit nosy, perhaps, but, you know, if she says she ain't been up my chimney, well, I believe her. I mean, you know, I'll take her word for it, but...
I see. And you persist in this, Mrs. Hollingbery.
In what?
In your denial.
I haven't been anywhere near his chimney, Father, honest.
You know, to lie is a sin. And to lie to your parish priest is an even bigger sin.
Oh, I wouldn't lie to you, Father.
Perhaps you've been up your own chimney.
Writing a few notes for Father Christmas, eh?
I haven't been up any chimneys.
Think, Mrs. Hollingbery, think. There is a witness. Not I, not Mr. Garnet. God is everywhere, Mrs. Hollingbery. We have no private moments from the Lord. He's witness to all our actions. He can see deep into our hearts. And knowing this, you still say you haven't been up Mr. Garnet's chimney?
No, I haven't. I'm sorry, Father. Please forgive me, please.
Well, that can be arranged, eh, Father? A bit more penance.
Committed a grievous sin. You stood there not at barefaced lies to your parish priest. What kind of a Christian are you?
Oh, a bad one, Father, a bad one, a wicked one, I know. But before you tot all my sins up, there is one more. If you can wait a minute.
I don't know what came over her.
I'm going to be hung for a lamb. I might as well be hung for a sheep. That's the flour that was for your Yorkshire. And there's your egg. And here's your afters, rhubarb. And that was going to be a pie. And here's your custard. Oh, Merry Christmas. A lot better now, Father. Yes. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned, as it has been 24 hours since my last confession. I've been doing...